making waves, boy. It be making waves, boy.
Intro.
Ballin' hard on niggas, what the fuck you mean?
Ooh.
Ballin' hard on niggas, tell them join the team.
Ooh.
Tell her shut the fuck up like she baby king.
Ooh.
I just put the dick up in her, yeah, it hit the spleen.
Ooh.
Pride,
Hey, alright, she come over, I give her tap. She come on, she sitting right in my lap. Come there, got some. That's a nigga fitted, not a cap. Ooh.
like a 50 drop, come through and I hit my motherfucking
yeah.
with my diddy bop, and I'm coming through, nigga. I might just go hit the top.
Alright,
yeah.
Get the word logo.
Never let it overlap.
Oh, no.
Red on top.
What I mean?
My shit a mega cap.
Ooh.
Y'all niggas.
Now let that get in.
I can't do under that.
Did you vote on Tuesday? No, I didn't. Yeah. Ooh. Hold on, we're gonna let Jack get a little bit of that. Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, here we go. 50 round drum, pulling on the trigger. I'm hitting on your bitch.
What?
Yeah, I'm that nigga.
I'm that nigga.
50 bands, 100 bands.
Okay.
I'ma pass it.
I'm saying no names. I'm not Jackson.
Hey.
Don't want the box, just want the top. In the coochie, hit the dress, nearly rock. Put my feelings in a Nike box. I don't like that bitch, so I'm gon' get it.
I don't rock G-Star, rock my own shit. Hey, she coming over to jump on my shit. Hey, Nike box holding on my feelings, bitch. She say she in love, I popped the perk, I lost the feeling, bitch.
360 ill niggas, they don't own shit.
No.
I am original, I'm on my own shit.
Let's go.
Y'all niggas fake, y'all ain't on no grown shit.
Not at all.
This is where I'm at, bitch, I'm at my home hook.
And I swear that shit, Hoggin' Lane. You know it ain't no thing. Niggas talking shit. Okay, quiet. I'ma grab that thing. I'ma pull up to him real quiet. I ain't gonna say a thing. Silas on that grain. Fuck around and lose his brain.
Y'all niggas big G style. I just killed the freestyle. Killer mic holes, they ain't never got no real style.
Woo! Hold up. Nigga, I'm not T.I. With your bitch, legs in the air. I'm gonna chicken ham like
My shit immaculate, niggas been stacking it. I ain't got nothing but bitches been backing it. I ain't no blood, ain't no plus. You on C's, I ain't getting no drugs.
I ain't no blood.
They stacking the rack in the pack and I get it up back.
What?
Niggas that know when I come through and niggas they know that I'm at.
Hey, hold up.
Niggas I come through, I drippin' and niggas they know they be fashion. Hey, niggas I come through my diamonds, they busy, that's what we need fashion. Oh, it's clean as heaven. Future like it's Hendrix. With these diamond pendants. Niggas ain't even feel it.
No. Yeah, my first CD was Ray J. Yeah, I put that shit on play. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode.
Hey, everybody stop looking up there.
I'm trying so hard not to.
Well, hello
We got some new pieces of equipment, but welcome back to another episode, man, of HyperActive Radio. Radio HyperActive, Atlanta's most active
The
show.
least active because we're sitting here talking, but whatever.
Man, it's most least active because we don't upload all the time. But that's gonna be a change, man. Yeah, man.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there.
Man, we back in here with Squires, and I know we haven't been here in a while, so I know we need to do another reintroduction. Let's start out to my right.
It's your boy Jack.
That's it.
Damn. Big roll call.
It's your boy Jack.
It's your boy Jack, you feel me?
Are you there? You go.
Slide, you feel me?
I don't know if it's slide. It's that.
Damn nigga gonna say that.
Hey, it's your boy Z-A-Y-B-O-Y. Spell it right up. You know what I'm saying? You be in the ground coronavirus type shit. Yes, sir. Your boy Z-Boy. Back in with another one. You dig? So niggas just don't know.
Alright, it's your friendly neighborhood F-A-R-N with the K-O, cause you do. Hey, yo.
I'm gonna run that back so slow. I'm gonna spell out every single word you said, and it's not gonna make one whole full sentence.
This your boy Franco.
Niggas got a speech impediment now. Alright, come on, man. What's the next one?
Franco with the, this your friendly neighborhood broke nigga. Rob with too many opinions. What's
I'll
up?
say broke nigga with a $400 watch on your wrist.
$500, get it right.
Ooh! Protection plan. They got the protection plan.
Nah, nigga, I paid regular price.
Ooh! No discount. Ooh!
Stop playing with
I
me.
mean, I didn't know I could get a discount. I would've been got one.
Man, I wish.
Alright, man, we back again with another episode. There's been a lot of crazy shit that's been going on around the world in Atlanta itself.
Too many.
But man, you know what? We kind of passed a little bit of it. We're gonna jump into some of those topics, but man, I don't know if y'all know this, but the new 6ix9ine album, well, not album, but song drop. But I don't give a fuck about the song. We're here to talk about the real shit, guys. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, I know they like, what the fuck is going on? It's okay. Gotta turn all the way down. Gotta turn all the way down.
He muted it.
Oh, he did. Oh, look at that boy.
Yeah, this is a great thing called mute button. Oh, damn, you beat me to it.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, butt buddies.
Hey, somebody gotta back him up when he talking about
Back him up.
Oh, that was interesting. Yeah.
So the new 6ix9ine video came
Y'all
out last
think-
night at 12 o'clock
It
a.m.
did. That Taylor vocals all.
featuring Nicki Minaj.
Get out, niggas.
And her accents.
Hey man, there was no 6ix9ine video. There was just
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj
Minaj,
and
titties, and ass.
And you know what, guys? Because I love you. Because I love you.
Mainly titties. I didn't know her titties was that big.
We get smaller right now.
I think that she got enhancement.
I know they were.
They were big, but then I think they got bigger.
I don't believe Nicki Minaj works out, so I know she's getting work done annually.
She got that.
Y'all think she's getting work done
She's
annually?
40 years old and she still
She's
looks
40.
like
She's
that.
40?
She's not 40.
She definitely
What the hell you
almost
say?
that
She's
old.
like 30.
Hey, Google. Google
I
got
don't think I understand your Jamaican accent.
Who got
She's
it?
like
Google it in
35.
California.
How old is Nicki Minaj? How old is Nicki
Is this
Minaj?
nigga using Google on my iPhone?
Yes.
I ain't never seen it before.
You never did
It's much faster than
Yeah, I see.
She's 37.
So who said 40?
Wow.
I'm just saying,
Keep it round up.
Nah, nigga, you can't round up somebody's age.
Alright, bro. She
I'm 26, I'm 30 now.
Alright, bro. Either way, she look good for her age.
But this shit,
She
boy.
looks immaculate.
All I care about was them naked titties out there on the
That-
screen.
that
She was
was-
bouncing up and down.
that was her video.
She was like, oh my god, oh my god.
You talking about she was bent over and she was just.
I fucked
She did a little anaconda shit. This shit was better than anaconda.
Oh, way better.
Oh my
Way
god.
better.
Way better.
Did she ruin the video for 6ix9ine?
No.
For 6ix9ine? No, for 6ix9ine.
She helped.
No.
Yeah, that
She
bitch.
showed that somebody popular is gonna make a song on him and she showed her titties off. I call that a win-win.
She did.
So what you saying is basically 6ix9ine's gonna have to show titties in each and every video for
No.
the
He did last
There was
time.
ass and titties in the first video.
He definitely won that one.
No, I think he just knows it's a cheap, easy way to get back in.
Well, the next song gonna be with Akon and he ain't got no titties and ass. So I don't,
Shit.
shit, what?
You know the parole officer? She gonna be a motherfucking girl with man. Look, trying to tell.
Oh, you right.
Yep. Locked up. Okay, so let's talk about that. How do y'all feel about that?
What?
About the Akon collab?
Personally? Let's start down. Jack, how do you feel about it?
I feel like Akon knows what he's doing, bro.
What is he doing?
Akon,
What is he doing?
Akon is like, you know what? I'm gonna get that attention. I'm gonna get back into the game
He don't need to get back into the
Why?
because it's Akon.
He's building cities.
He don't have to have that to get back into the game.
Akon did say he supported what 6ix9ine did.
Yeah, we
anyway.
get that. If you
So-
fuck with him, you fuck with him.
So yeah, I mean,
So what
I
happened
think Akon knows also he ain't gonna get the same like blowback that other rappers will get.
because he's Akon,
Yeah. Because it's like,
he don't give a fuck.
yeah. So he's not really in the game. So he ain't gonna take the same L that somebody
And he's super richer than a lot of these rappers.
But the song that he gave,
Terrible.
I mean, what other song would he
somebody
give him?
else?
He wouldn't give him the
That song,
He gonna give him Smack That?
that
He could get a SmackDown, and that
Smack
would
That?
That was a bit more.
great video.
Didn't Smack That have Eminem on it?
How about we smack that? Oh, no,
mean?
Hey, Smack That still go hard.
Till you get so.
6ix9ine would have.
Oh,
That shit was strategic, bro. He purposely picked that
it's the timing
song.
because like he went to jail.
I'm locked up.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
He's gonna air out his grievances. He's gonna be like, don't
Well,
make
from
this
what I heard,
trash.
that shit boo boo.
It don't matter if it's Boo Boo or not. It's 6ix9ine.
Yeah, it don't matter, but that shit gonna be trash.
I tried to listen to this song, the one with Nicki.
I ain't listened to it.
It's not.
I tried to.
I watched
not
it.
It
It's not a
sounds
hit.
like a watered down version of the first song they made.
Right now,
It's almost the
6ix9ine.
same exact video
6ix9ine's all about his visuals, man.
I didn't even care about what the fuck she said.
Facts.
at all.
So
I didn't listen to it. I watched it.
She
So
said
why-
something about rats in the middle of it.
I didn't even hear her verse at all. I'm gonna keep it real. All I saw was titty.
Ounce.
And see, that's how he gets
Even
you.
when she had clothes on, she still looked
But
good.
that's the thing about 6ix9ine. He's entertainment. He's not here to.
Nigga, I didn't
stimulate your-
I didn't even know he
your
was on the
brain.
damn shit on the music video for a while.
He's here to be popular, bro. He don't give a fuck about the rest of that shit. He here to get another real watch.
Nigga, he popped up on the screen with her titties out immediately. So,
Yeah, you can't talk about nothing else but the titties.
that's all I saw.
That's
That's all I remember. That's all was burnt into my brain.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Boy, it was amazing.
That shit going up. That shit going up more than the other one.
The titties was going up and down. I just.
What is that like?
But he could have. But that song, that's a classic. Bro, he could have gave it to somebody.
Who's
else.
locked up?
Yeah,
Locked up?
that remix.
I don't like him
fucked
giving
up.
it to Tory Lanez though.
Tory Lanez was fucked up.
They kept making a big deal like Tory was like completely sad about it. Like Tory was okay. And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure Tory. Has Tory ever been in jail?
I don't know his.
I don't know his history like that.
Has he ever did a bid that was like serious where he needs to don't let me out?
I doubt it.
Yeah, you definitely gotta go to jail. You've had to be in jail.
Cause 6ix9ine did a small little bid.
Bro, do you not know the circumstance? That shit totally different, bro.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he
After
did.
seeing all the shenanigans that he did when he came out, bro, it just.
So does this make you look at Akon in any way like less of a real?
But like, what
I
is
don't
he
give a fuck.
trying to achieve with it though?
I don't-
What is his
6ix9ine?
purpose for doing it? No, Akon. What is his purpose for collabing?
I think he
with?
just is like, all right,
That's
that's
what I would
sample.
do.
6ix9ine was probably like, hey bro, can I get that? He's like, yeah, I fuck with you. Here you go.
And then Akon did say himself he did spend time in jail. He did go to the feds. He did.
Akon?
No, I'm talking about. Well, you probably did too. But
Oh,
I'm
6ix9ine.
talking about
Yeah,
6ix9ine.
Akon definitely went to jail.
But why 6ix9ine?
He's popular.
See, I don't agree with all the mocking that he doing though, cause them niggas did get a lot of years, bro.
They did.
And he just
Liar.
that's the fault.
Somebody got the rest of their life.
Yeah, he just has the fault as them, bro. And you see a nigga get out. Let's say I got them snitch on all y'all, and I get out, I'm flexing money and cars and shit. Y'all niggas
Count your days, nigga.
Exactly.
Count your days.
The big
So
problem,
mad.
that big problem is like, bro, like count your blessings, bro. Like you
Count
got
your
out,
days.
you were able to snitch,
Yeah,
to be able to get out, and now you're poking everybody. Like
that's the point.
that rapper snitched, that rapper
He
snitched.
could have came out and just dropped music, but all the antics that he got going with it, that shit crazy.
I feel like 6ix9ine is counting his days because he know he's gonna get caught. So while he's here, he's trying to get all that bread and all that bread for his family.
He gonna get
His
caught?
daughter, and somebody's gonna catch that.
So he sacrificed his life. That was.
But y'all told me that niggas ain't gonna be that
niggas
pressed to go and try to find him.
Niggas gonna be
I
pressed,
honestly
though.
think that he's protected by the feds right now.
Yeah, he
100%,
protected by the feds.
100%.
Cause ain't no way you let academics, Akon, come to your spot, cause he's on house arrest. You're not letting these niggas come to your spot risking your life like that. It's just not happening.
But how long do you think he's gonna be under protection of the FBI?
I think I don't know how long.
It's not for everything.
I'm not your legal resource. Nigga, I don't know how long.
I thought you was glued to the street, bro.
But that's not a forever thing though. So it's like
Okay,
okay.
once he get out house arrest, like what's gonna happen?
Oh yeah,
I want
fine.
this protection.
But nah, cause you help the feds, so even if
He's
he's on
not
house
on witness
arrest,
protection.
Oh, he's not on.
that's what he says. That's what he says. Like, he got to be on witness protection.
What kind of witness protection is that? That's gonna be a special.
Well, he's a rapper. He still want to be a rapper.
They said he didn't choose witness protection so he could come out and do this. That's why he didn't want to be on witness protection.
Right.
Because he didn't want to make it. look like
Tekashi
he
must know.
failed.
Tekashi gonna do what he was doing when he was first out before he went to jail.
I think-
He's gonna be making videos and exposing everybody and painting this whole thing where, hey, I'm talking about this person. So if even though I'm off of house arrest, if this happens to me, it was totally this person. Cause he already snitched, so there's no problem with saying, hey, I know this nigga trying to kill me.
Ain't nobody gonna try. I don't know, man. That situation is real.
Yeah, it's
man.
real.
Cause it's like if you kill him, it's like you know you're going to jail because he's sitting there waving the flag. It's like, hey, this nigga trying to kill me.
out there who don't give a fuck about it. Whatever it is.
Hey, that's weird shit.
But you'd be real stupid to go out your way to try to touch that man, especially right now with all the eyes on him.
It's too many eyes. That's why
many
he's
eyes.
out there like
And that's
that.
why you don't give a fuck.
He think feeding niggas with videos of titties out is gonna do enough.
And it has.
Yeah.
How many views he got right
Damn,
now?
he
What are we talking about right now?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Everybody on the internet is talking about the nigga right now, so it's working.
I don't know right now. Everybody talking about Nick.
I have never seen a nigga do this.
Nobody has.
Like talking about a nigga for so long, like all controversy. I've never seen somebody do it for this long.
What happens if the cartel come out and say we protecting Tekashi? Ain't nobody gonna touch you.
Cartel ain't protecting no cash.
Hey,
You don't know that? If they just stored it for money,
it is what it is.
ain't nobody.
It's very entertaining.
Everybody gonna get
I'm not
cartel
gonna
jack.
lie. It's very entertaining.
Everybody gonna get cartel. Everybody, nah, we got y'all can. He belongs to you now.
This shit is entertaining.
This shit
It is very
It is
entertaining.
very entertaining.
I hope he just continues to keep ass and titties in his videos because I'll be right there watching it.
Boy, he might want to turn that shit into OnlyFans when that shit die out. Boy,
I think he's gonna keep doing it. Guarantee next video
Next
gonna be
video?
some ass titties.
You didn't see the reaction everybody had.
Yeah, cause we looking at it. We gonna rewatch it. We not rewatching because of you, nigga. Cause the song ain't with all that.
I ain't gonna lie, the first
It's
video,
decent.
it was both. It was like 50-50. But now this one, oh my god.
That first video, we watched that shit like 3 times.
Nikki with blonde hair is amazing.
Yeah, hush, man, with all the hair.
But it's just
the 2
crazy.
ponytails at the top.
I'll
man.
grab them ponytails.
Oh god.
She was in that water just
Yeah,
splash,
water.
flop, flop, flop. Boy, I thought I was C Willie.
That shit was like
Free Willie, my bad.
5.0.
But you know, once that Akon, you know he gonna have video with Akon. Once that video drop, that's gonna be a big fucking video.
And she not listening in his backyard.
That Akon video is gonna be a big fucking video. Akon run fucking wherever in Africa he runs.
I don't know. I think some of them niggas in Africa might be like, bro, you fucking up.
He's a smart ass nigga, bro.
Nah,
I ain't
Akon
gonna
know what
lie.
he doing.
That's one thing I can say though. He's smart.
I heard Akon was a real ass nigga. Niggas don't try Akon up like that.
Apparently, for all the rap stuff, he was
Yeah, really in them Jersey
He had
streets.
a
But
pass.
you know, when you get older, He ain't on that shit.
First of all, that nigga building cities. That nigga give a fuck who care about him, who like him or not. He said this is his song. He gon'.
I don't think Akon trying to get back into the music.
Akon is not hurting for money, so he's not hurting for people to look at him either. He just doing it. I think he's just doing it to be doing it.
No.
Yeah. What does Akon need?
So who do you think will be the next artist?
That's gonna work with 6ix9ine?
And Tory Lanez.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think Tory Lanez will do
You don't
it yet.
think so?
Nope. I think a couple more people gotta work with him before.
If Nicki Minaj worked with him,
Nicki and Akon, those are big fucking
It's
songs.
gonna be none like.
What if
none street?
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I can't say that on
Who? Say it, nigga.
What if Thug worked with him?
No.
I can see it.
No. Now, if he did work with him, then it's like, okay.
Then what happens?
What we doing? What's going on?
If Thug work with him?
I don't think Thug would, but
No, I don't think. Cause Thug never worked with him.
I don't know, nigga.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Nicki Minaj's husband is
It
such.
wouldn't surprise me either.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Nicki Minaj's
It wouldn't surprise
husband
me.
is supposed to be such as gangsta ass gangster, and you doing a song with a snitch. Don't get me wrong, she the breadwinner out of him, so he just gotta sit down and be
But
quiet.
did you see her explanation for that? She said,
No.
that wasn't me
Right.
coming up. I didn't prescribe to that lifestyle.
So why did she act like that then?
Act like what?
She talked that bitch shit like.
She do.
She did.
She do.
So she gotta know what side of the fence you playing on.
Yeah, that's what I said. She did.
That's news to me. I didn't know that.
But she said she don't subscribe to
You
that
think- you think
lifestyle.
this has
Husband
anything to do
do.
with
That's
me,
why
bro?
he.
Huh?
You think this has anything to do with me?
It definitely has a lot to do with Meek.
Oh yeah.
100%. Because
It's a lot of petty.
all those things she was saying in that live video,
She was shooting shots.
She was
But I feel like
And there was multiple people. It wasn't just one person.
But I feel like this is gonna give Meek hella ammunition. Like, look at
Meek. Nah.
Meek hasn't been able to take advantage of it though. Like there's been multiple shit that he could have taken advantage of in previous.
Okay, let me say
He
this.
hasn't been able to fully
Do
it.
any other artists work with Nicki Minaj after this?
Yeah, of
Are
course.
you stupid?
Do you think a YG, a Meek, well,
Yes.
not a Meek Mill, but like all these
Nigga,
other real?
if Nicki called, yes.
Yes.
What song
Put
you
me on
want
the
to
track.
Pull your titties out.
What
She a
song?
female, so I guess that's a little
And it's a little
different.
different. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Akon's a little different. 'cause he
Akon's
the
not in the game.
I kind of watched the Lil Wayne shit. Nicki was on Lil Wayne shit today. Lil Apple.
Oh, his podcast.
Yeah.
Nah, I wondered what Lil Wayne would say about Nicki doing a song with 6ix9ine.
That's what I
Lil Wayne
don't.
probably don't give a fuck. He getting a piece of pie at the end of the day.
Nah, he does say he ain't. She ain't.
What I said?
Who's not getting a piece of pie? Lil Wayne's not getting a piece of
She's
pie.
still on your money, ain't she?
You remember you told we had a
Lil Wayne and Drake.
discussion on the phone. You was like Drake and Nicki is not. Wayne's not getting in no parts of their money right now.
I never said that.
They
I'm pretty sure she's.
I
still on your
never
money.
said that.
I'm pretty sure they're
You
getting a piece
never
of
said.
pie.
We had a whole
No, I
argument
never
saying
said
that
that.
Drake, because you told me that Drake is not on Young Money or Cash Money no more. That he's on his
Drake
own.
is not. I think Drake is on his own right now.
Yeah, so you said he wouldn't be. They
I
wouldn't be.
I said Drake. I ain't say Nicki. I don't know what Nicki's doing right now. I ain't researched, but I said Drake. He's his own artist now. The reason why they say like Birdman say, oh, they'll forever be in business because they just family.
They're family.
That's
I have a
it.
question. What do y'all think about the statement he said in the live when he was like, Drake has to come out and hop on Meek Mill's song in order to get that nigga shit to be platinum?
I believe it.
And
I don't.
He was like, y'all suck Drake dick just to be able to get your shit to go platinum, but you don't want to talk about me and I can go platinum on my own.
Who said
Talk
that?
about
Tekashi said that.
Well,
He said Drake talked shit about me. Meek waited until the shit was over and then hopped on another song with the nigga just for his shit to go platinum.
I mean, it did.
I don't think Meek needs Drake to go play.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What other song has Meek done that's went platinum?
Before that after that back-to-back shit, it was real kind of scary out here for that man.
What's his last album with platinum? The championship shit went
Championship went eventually. I'm sure it went platinum, but I'm not saying he's not gonna sell his Meek Mill, but I'm saying it got real
You
spooky
trying
out
to
here.
say that
Championship
Meek won't
went
go platinum? Yeah, it did go platinum.
I don't know if it
went.
went platinum,
I
but
think it went platinum.
I think so, maybe.
I don't know. I think Tekashi just spoken at Meek. And I think Nicki Minaj getting on a song with
But it's some
Tekashi
petty.
is just some petty
she
shit.
probably said, "I'll get on this song with you and risk my
multiple
credibility.
reasons.
Risk my credibility. I just want you to be able to go over there and poke at
But
it."
who she doing songs with who really care about it?
Facts. And she didn't risk her credibility
But
because
she's a big artist
She's
herself.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
She
Nobody
don't
gives a
need
fuck.
nobody else, I don't believe.
Exactly.
She can go pop for all she care. And pop stars don't give a fuck about that lifestyle.
And she's probably the highest selling rap artist of all time, right? If I'm not mistaken. Female artist, yeah, of all time.
Female.
So she's already stapled and stamped in the game. So it don't matter what she do.
Cause I ain't heard her drop too much music lately, except for the to say so.
Right.
And I still ain't heard this.
Like if Drake hopped on a song with Tekashi 6ix9ine, it wouldn't hurt Drake's credibility.
Drake's not getting work with no real.
It'll hurt Drake. It'll hurt Drake.
Mm-hmm. his music,
His face card would hurt.
His face card, but it won't hurt his pockets at all. Nowhere.
No.
But he ain't gonna be able to come in the room.
Still work with him. Niggas would still work with him.
Niggas will still work with Drake.
First of all, the niggas around Drake ain't gonna let him do that.
But like Nicki Minaj said,
somebody gonna find an excuse to be like, oh, I see why you did it, bro. It's alright.
Right.
I don't think he would do it though. Honestly, I don't think he would ever do it.
And Nicki made a valid point talking about, this street shit is not in the music industry. So you can't be talking all this street shit.
But they intersect.
Yeah, in a way. But it's like, come on. This is music.
It's entertainment.
This is business.
What Tekashi's doing is pure entertainment.
It is.
It's like what's not.
It was entertainment the whole time.
Not Lil Dicky. What's his name that did the parody raps and the parody songs? White dude.
What Lil Dicky, man?
The nigga before him.
The old white dude.
He old now, but you
talking about Weird Al Yankovic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is parody rap after this, because obviously we know he's not hard.
Nah, I can't agree with that.
It's not parody rap like the way Weird Al did it.
Catch you at the chicken spot. No, nigga, I'm sorry.
No, but he's appropriating, but he's not like blatantly saying this is a parody of.
Obviously, it's not.
It's fake. Let's just be real.
So if it's fake, then I think it's fake.
He boo boo some chicken bone. He ain't boo boo that nigga.
Yeah.
But
that's it.
I mean, hey man, all the best to him. I hope that nigga don't die. We need less people dead in the streets.
And plus, we all know it's fake, and we still watch the video. So
half of them was fake before.
Exactly. He brought back excitement to hip hop when it was boring.
He brought back tennis.
Let's just be real about this. It was getting kind of boring, bro.
100%.
Man, y'all, he brought back titties. Okay.
Too many niggas on live.
And at the end of the day, if we sitting here talking about them, we're part of the problem.
Yes.
So
nigga, all I know the problem was I couldn't touch no titties.
We're part of the problem.
Going on to the next topic. Everybody stop. I just want to know you guys' opinion on this. We kind of already know the whole Drew Brees situation, right?
Oh my god. Here we go. This is gonna be a good topic. I already know it.
But his apology, right? He issued an apology. He said he's gonna do better. Basically, in a nutshell, he's gonna do better. He's gonna find his way, I guess, working with the black community a lot more, understanding things and understanding that it's not just about him. That's what I took from it. But do we really accept this?
You didn't understand that before?
Right.
What the fuck you thought the nigga was kneeling for? He wasn't kneeling for the military people and necessarily the flag. It was for police brutality. How many times the nigga gotta say that? Y'all don't want to understand that. Y'all just want to make it mean that. Yep. Y'all don't want to understand it. It's been like that from the jump.
Well said.
But niggas from the military, a bunch of them, not all of them, but a bunch of them came out and said, yo, he's not disrespecting us. We don't feel disrespected.
Even people that were like on the team that were ex-military were like, I'm gonna kneel with him because like I understand. Like I didn't agree with it before, but I understand it.
We
now.
not boycotting or we not protesting the military because like Shannon Sharp said, he was like, do you not understand like black people were forced to be in the military back in the day? Fight alongside white people, and then when they came back, white people were praised, and them niggas was still getting beat up.
They were fighting for freedom that they couldn't have themselves.
Ali went to jail before he went to Vietnam.
Yeah,
because he was like, bro, if I can't get treated fairly in my own country,
why the fuck am I fighting?
Why the fuck am I gonna kill some Asians?
I don't know none of them niggas over there. They didn't do nothing to me.
So you didn't think when you made that statement, you not understanding.
You can't necessarily. I can't take their apology. Because you can't apologize for something that so many other people have had the conversation about and be like, oh, my bad, I didn't know this was what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's doing media control.
Oh, that's all it is.
He's just trying to lessen the impact of it.
And that locker room is not going to be the same.
Well, it seemed like they seem like, well, from what a few people came out and say, it seemed like some of them are really like taking his apology pretty well. Like they're understanding of him, which some people might be able to because they actually know him. And from what I've heard and from what I've like seen from
Drew's a good dude.
Yeah, I mean
he's a good dude. He's done a lot for that community.
He's not like
he's not racist.
Yeah, he's not racist.
He's not racist. He's just made a bad statement.
Yeah, his bad statement. Maybe his ideals were a little skewed in regards to.
But nobody was talking to him. So why speak?
Somebody asked him a question.
They got asked a question.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, the question was, I don't remember it quote, word by word, but it was just basically like, so with this upcoming season, we know there's gonna be protests. How do you feel about the upcoming protests that's gonna happen? He said, well, I don't. He said,
I agree with anybody that kneels.
He said, I never. He said, respect or
who disrespects the anthem or whatever.
The part that I blame him is he had 3 years since Kaepernick kneeled to invest itself and learn and grow knowledge.
Have those conversations.
The reason why.
Yeah.
So if you disagree with it, say you disagree with it and stand by that. Take the blowback. He didn't understand.
Yeah.
He didn't understand originally. That's why he apologized.
But see, even though
I can't respect that as much as if he would have just been like, you know what, fuck that. Y'all niggas get y'all ass up.
But see, this is why I look at he's just another white man that's just blind to America. He's God in country. Because he looks at like I said, you can't just look at my grandfather was in the wars. I'm like, nigga, there's other people that had grandfathers in the war that died, that's not coming back, that's gone, dead and gone, that earned their stripes, but a lot of people didn't get their respect and stuff. But you gotta look at it like this. Your grandfathers came back to a country that was made for them to succeed. Other people came back to the country where it's like, nigga, go back to where the fuck you was doing, get the fuck away.
I don't want us to get stuck on the topic about his grandfather. I mean,
I'm not.
The conversation was.
But you had all this time to educate yourself.
Yeah, I get that, but but we're moving away and steering towards his grandfather. The whole conversation is he needs to understand that he was not kneeling, particularly against the flag, you know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what a lot of them say. Hey, I don't respect somebody kneeling for the flag. It's not that,
right? Or the military in general.
See, here's the thing. If they really wanted to attack Colin Kaepernick's original argument, they would say he took his protest too far, or he did it in a way that was distracting. Stick to that argument. Don't stick to the flag particularly. Because his
military or national
none of that shit matters. He's saying, bro, y'all killing people that look like me. So stop doing this shit.
What concerns me about a lot of these racist whites, or the whites that just don't get it, is do people not realize that, if people are God in country, like how obviously Drew Brees is, do they not know that if you go to church, if you really believe in God like you say you do, he doesn't represent USA.
Blind nationalism has poisoned countries time and time again. Yeah. When you only believe that your country and your race and your people are superior to others, you become blind. You don't learn about other cultures. You don't grow as a person. Right. So that mentality is perpetuated in his state.
Because they make it seem like God's coming back down and be like, hey man, all the Americans, all the white Americans, let's go, bro. It's time to get out of here, bro.
And that's some hypocritical shit, because y'all motherfuckers is out here. Never mind.
You can't be a fucking God-fearing person but hate God's people. It just doesn't make sense.
Or kills God's people.
But people are just such hypocrites, man.
Yeah, they hypocrites.
And that's what these people are. You're hypocrite. You can't go, like you said, you can't be this South Republican, God-fearing person, go to church, and then when somebody's trying to stand up for a particular cause, you're so against the cause and you're not trying to learn.
Don't kill
what
babies.
It's about.
Don't do abortion. But fuck them niggas. We gonna kill them.
Right.
How does that make sense?
It's fucked up.
How does that make sense? You gonna defend a nigga that killed somebody, a grown person.
Or going to your government buildings with AR-15 like y'all want haircuts. Niggas showed up with whole rifles, nigga, with loaded clips.
It's okay to protest to get a haircut, but it's not okay for us to protest for equality.
Niggas took a knee.
And the right not to die.
It makes no sense, I guess.
Niggas say, I'm tired of being in the house. I want to get out. I want to take a haircut, man. I want to go to the grocery store.
It makes no sense.
Already back to the grocery store.
They're Americans, but we some anarchists. We ready to take over the country.
That's the beat.
Because we don't want to be shot in the street.
The system, man.
Why didn't he just?
The system is fucked.
Then hearing all those like crazy racist white people who come out and be like, yo, George Floyd, they paint out him to be a perfect person. He wasn't. It's not about that. Yo, then he got killed by the police that's supposed to protect him. He was already in handcuffs.
But a lot of these people have not sat down and watched the video.
Nah, they watch it. They just don't give a damn.
I can't even make it through the video.
I think people haven't sat down and watched it.
But you've seen multiple videos. That's not just one video.
But that video right there in particular, and the other video of the dude getting shot running, you know what I'm saying? Those two videos right there, if you haven't sat down and watched those videos and be like, fuck, I understand what you guys are protesting, you're fucked.
But I want to make it known and certain, it's not just for our race. It's not just for Latinos. It's for anyone that's ever experienced a broken policing system. Yeah. It's for everybody.
Yeah.
That shit broke.
Right.
Period.
Bro.
Niggas should not be dying like that.
Right.
You can't be judge, jury, and executioner.
Right.
Period.
But the problem is that the police system is complete corrupt, and they wipe every shit. They wipe all that shit underneath the rug, and just don't worry about it. And we're gonna let this shit go away. Just like how I'm glad the family got a private autopsy, because they first gave the officer third degree murder, manslaughter, and then they went and did the autopsy as they should have. But then they said, oh, he didn't die from strangulation. Okay, now come on, y'all just trying to make it easier for the officer to get off with like probation or some shit like that, bro.
Right.
What else the fuck did he die from? He was on his neck. He went unconscious.
They're trying to, man, this shit crazy. Even with video, with proof, they still trying to flip.
They're trying to say he had high blood pressure and all this stuff, and that's what.
So that nigga died right there that day from high blood pressure.
Black people have high blood pressure.
When Garner died, right?
Yeah.
You got a video of the nigga choking him.
Most of the niggas on that nigga.
He was big, he was heavy set, he had diabetes.
What?
Come on. He died by the chokehold and he got fired. 5 years later.
That nigga got off too.
5 years later.
So how did they get off? But this nigga, come on, man.
I just think people really fed up. And these protests and how long they've been going that's said a lot. And people are like,
for the man to sit here and look at you, right? He put his.
But see, I think just for that, it's because enough people saw the video and was like, you know what?
This is some shit.
Because I think a lot of people saw it in themselves, either they were white, no matter what color. I think a lot of people saw that can happen to me.
Yeah.
If they do that to you, they can easily do that to me.
That's right.
And in the video, the second video came out, he was already handcuffed. It looked like he wasn't even fighting back or nothing.
They put him in the car and beat his ass. Like, bro, come on, man.
And then pulled him out of the car. 3 officers is on top of him.
All that counterfeit $20 bill?
No actually died.
That's crazy.
So basically, they said that nigga. But from what I heard,
I thought this man killed somebody.
I heard this yesterday, right? So they said that George Floyd and the officer that was kneeling on his neck had a couple run-ins at his job. I guess George Floyd was like, yeah, and so I guess it just niggas say, I finally got a chance to show your ass who really boss. And that nigga just overtook his power. But apparently also this officer is involved with killing multiple people.
Yeah, multiple people prior to this.
So my thing is with the police system, you can have these officers that have all this shit on them.
And still let them allow them to work.
And then allow them to, cause like, when it looks like people who got like law degrees, if they fuck up why they you know.
They get disbarred.
They can never do that shit again. But officers is like, okay, just skip town and go somewhere else and then you get rehired and back to the bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
So how y'all feel about defunding the police?
I do not. No,
I don't agree with that.
Do y'all completely understand it before you say that?
I understand what they're saying.
Can you explain it to me?
Yes. Okay. So there's 2 different perspectives. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's a natural one that everyone has a reaction. Get rid of the police. You don't need them. Blah blah blah. That's not what most people are calling for. What they're calling for is a reallocation of funds. So for instance, Camden, New Jersey had the worst crime rate. They had the worst crime rate in 3rd world countries. Niggas was getting shot more than they was graduating high school. But they fired every single Camden, New Jersey police officer because all the police officers were across town. They were policing the area they did not give a fuck about, and they was letting people going crazy. When they rehired all of them, they rehired them from the community. They reinvested in mental health institutions, so that way the police officers weren't overworking. They made sure they hired a police union that was like gonna negotiate on behalf of the officers, but not for unreasonable type of shit. And now Camden was one of the 1 cities up north that didn't riot and has a not the best crime rate, but it's a much better crime rate than most places that have high crime rates in the United States.
All you gotta do is let the police system give a damn, and the right people in the right places give a damn.
So it's reallocating funds to different programs.
Basically.
So it's reallocating funds for different programs.
Think about it. You remember that one story where they killed that guy when he was having mental health problems and he kept coming after him with, I think it was either a knife or scissors or something like that. Mm-hmm. Instead of calling the police who are trained to, all right, this nigga got a knife, pow pow. You call mental health experts. You call people that are designed to help in those situations. You also teach officers escalation is not a bad word. Like, de-escalation, I'm sorry. Yeah. De-escalation is not a bad word, bro. Put that nigga in some cuffs, throw him in the back, deal with it at the holding cell when you got all these people around you that can help you. Don't go in there like Billy Badass and just shoot a motherfucker or stop somebody just because you feel like it. Like, that's what defunding the police is a movement is going to be. Now, there's a lot of misinformation going out, but that's what it's supposed to mean.
And I mean, I guess it also starts with the hiring process as well. I get it. You know, defunding and allocating the funds to different things for the police department, but also you can't hire these people who just are gonna happen.
But I think a lot of people like how you get anybody get a job. You can show, hey, I'm best for this job. I'm great for it. And once you finally got the job, it's like, hey, I can do what the fuck I want. I got power now, and I got the thin blue line backing me when I do some dumb shit.
It's power hungry.
But don't get me wrong though, like police officers are very like necessary things to our fabric of our like society. So like I would never say like we don't need police officers at all. Police officers are very necessary, but it's different when your police officers live in the same like there's a police officer that lives right across the street from him. I feel more comfortable if I have a problem and I call the police and he come over. Like, I know him, he lives in my neighborhood, he look like me.
Right.
Not just a whole bunch of motherfuckers that come from a different part of the town
Facts,
and don't relate to your same plight.
Facts. I mean, I agree with that too. I mean, I really do think that people who are gonna police your city should know
But I
and
think-
be from the city.
I think that's-
Because you can't be a white cop going to the hood and be like, oh shit,
You don't
like,
understand that
yeah,
life.
you don't understand
No.
that lifestyle. You don't understand these people. You can't relate with these people. You can't understand these people. And then you trying to police these people? Nah, that's not how shit works.
Because New York got shit fucked up.
Because
up
something
there.
you don't understand gonna scare you.
Exactly, and that's what's continuing to happen.
This nigga always go after me. Yo,
New York police scared New York police scared the fuck out of me. I'm sorry.
And you couldn't understand, like, you got all these
They don't give a fuck.
You got all these white police officers going into the hood into the hoods in New York, and they don't understand. They don't know what to do.
And I get it. Like, I would never want to personally be a police officer because that's that's a dangerous ass job.
Just
Two, they
pull
work
somebody
the shit
over.
out of you.
Yeah, that's
3, they don't get paid like that. Let's just be real about this.
They don't.
Like,
Shit, the way they shoot niggas, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't try y'all niggas nothing. Y'all niggas just out here balling like a Kobe. Yeah, go take this pay, nigga. You gonna get fired anyway.
I mean, bro, like, they're necessary. Like, I have family members that.
So do you guys think if they got paid more that they would give a damn about their job in the
I
right
think
way?
that would help, but I think everybody should get paid more. Nurses,
What about
Anybody who get paid,
firefighters,
it's gonna feel like
EMT, all them niggas need a raise, bro.
It's gonna make you feel like it's worth it.
Exactly.
And they work hard as fuck, like you guys saying. Like these EMTs, as police
They
officers,
pulling
who-
12-hour shifts.
But you chose this job, though. You knew the task at hand.
Yeah, but you expect, like, if you're risking your life or you're saving lives, you should be fairly compensated.
Be compensated. I done seen some
Like, you should not make $35,000.
No.
And you gotta carry a badge and work in the worst part of town.
Facts.
And you be fucked up.
But if you work in the worst part, I feel like there should be a police presence there, because there's people that live there that are not on that bullshit. They're trying to live there, but there's a lot of people that live there. Obviously, drugs and money. That's how shit happens and shit escalates. But I feel like there should be a police presence in the hood for the people that live in that community or near that community, that knows that community, so they can help to escalate certain issues, and so they can be able to sit there. What's up?
No, I'm a guy.
And so that they can be able to stop violence at hand, and they can lock people up. They don't have to worry about, like, they're from the community, so they know what's going on.
Right.
They know who to go at. They know who to talk to. They know that people not gonna come and tell you, like, white people go, hey, well, what do you know? I'm not telling you shit. Like, you know I'm not gonna tell you shit.
And so the biggest thing too is, like, I mean, honestly, you gotta change the laws. I don't think weed is a drug that should be in the same aspect of, like, coke or like other shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, weed is one of those, like, it's so normal nowadays. Like, you might as well not even lock motherfuckers
People are
up for
selling it legally
Like, that's
on the
what I'm
other
saying,
side
like-
of the country, but you still, like Elon Musk said, there's people locked up, but there's people making millions of dollars a year off of the
almost 3 million people in jail, and most of them are minor drug offenses. Let them niggas
just
out.
because you got a little bit of grass.
And niggas,
God
and
damn.
I don't like how, like, okay, Live PD, real quick so we can wrap this topic up. Live PD is off the air. It's been canceled.
Yeah. The
Cops.
Yeah.
Cops, but Live PD is also off the air too. Because of the guy that in their I guess they had him in custody after they arrested him. He died in their custody. But he was also saying that somebody was saying that they couldn't breathe. I forgot exactly what the story said, because I was like, damn, Live PD just disappeared. I was like, it's like Live and Rescue now. But I was like, I really like Live PD. Like, I thought Cops been off the air, but apparently it hasn't. I guess.
Nah, it's been.
But I watch Live PD a lot, because Live PD is that shit that's going on right then and there. So I fuck with it. That's what I like. But apparently that's off. But I've seen a lot of stuff on Live PD and Cops over the years that where I've seen niggas it's so much aggression just to arrest somebody, and it's like you don't have to. Me and my girlfriend said this a bunch of times. They don't have to do that. Like. You don't have to get on somebody's head.
I can't agree, because if you're a cop and you getting this call and somebody's running and all this stuff is going on, you're gonna be a little aggressive, bro.
I'm not saying not to be aggressive. You're a police officer, but when you got the person, and I get you still trying to subdue them, but hey, you ain't got to put them in the. I seen niggas sit there and hit like you ain't got to.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, I agree with that.
If you compare us to other countries that have police forces, ours kills people way more than anyone else. Ours has the most complaints. Ours has the most aggressive nature. They're basically the mini military. The cops get called out, even if you have a minor offense. Why the fuck you got a bag of weed on you, right? Why you need 6 cops to come arrest me?
Facts.
What the fuck? I'm selling loose cigarettes in front of a store. Why you need 6 cops? I'm using a counterfeit $20 bill. I'm wrong. Take me to jail, but you don't need 4 cops.
That's true.
Remember the GCC shit? They mistake me for somebody else?
Yeah.
Nigga was 6 cops there.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you see people get pulled up, I see about 4 police cars.
Now I can understand on the road if you need another cop just to
back
If
you up.
there's 4 right here and you see a cop pull around and he
Yeah,
pull
I'm gonna start getting nervous. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting jumpy.
Alright,
I'm like, bro, I see
yeah.
all these cops coming. And you
Yeah,
telling me it's a
now you
tag,
making me
like,
nervous, bro.
And like right here in Atlanta, bro, like the worst shit is like when all the riots and the protests happen. We rioting and protesting about cops. Don't get me wrong, the riot and the looting shit's wrong, but they doing the shit because of cops abuse, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what did the cops do? Abuse niggas.
Yeah, they abuse.
You seen them when they took them niggas out of the car in Atlanta?
Yeah.
They popped them motherfucking tires.
Apparently, the cops were trying to sue the city or whatever for being fired. I think
Because they was trying to sue them
Yeah.
about the shit.
Yeah,
So what
they-
made them want to do that though? Like, what's up?
The cops trying to
Yeah,
sue?
why did they do
He
that?
was recording them. So everybody was talking about they had a gun and they was doing, they was cussing and shit. Don't get me wrong.
You talking about the 2 kids in the car?
The 2 kids that was in the car. One was in Morehouse, one was in Spelman. They were recording someone else getting their ass whooped and getting arrested. And he was like, hey, bro, put the fucking phone away and drive your ass off and go. Because it was in traffic in front of the what is the shit? The
Careful.
Yeah. He was like, all right, cool. And then he was like, all right, I'm going to stop your ass. The cops are black. This isn't a race thing.
It's a power thing.
Correct. He fucking tells them, get that car right there. They walk over there, they pop the tire, they like unlock the door, the nigga won't unlock the door.
Yeah,
they
nigga,
take
you
the
just
girl
broke
out.
my tires.
They take the girl out, they pop the window, they tase her ass, they pop the other window, tase his ass and drag his ass out.
Yeah, nigga, I'm getting sued.
This shit was unnecessary.
Very
Completely.
unnecessary.
Like, come on, bro.
And then the fact that y'all think y'all can do that, and then y'all, if they were recording them, everything that's going on, you don't think nobody's recording you? Like nigga, and then you supposed to have your body cam on, so nigga, they gonna see this shit. That's not smart.
Have they had the body cams on since they've been locked out? Cause I ain't seen.
They had their body cams on there at that time. For
Yeah,
that
they had their body
They
cams on. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just.
And this conversation can go on for hours.
That's what I'm saying. It's so much evidence.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I don't understand why people don't understand. 1, the black man plight, and then 2, just policing in a home. Bro, if I show you that if you have a husband and a wife, and the husband keep cheating on you, and it's over and over again, ain't you gonna call this nigga a cheat? If I had a certain point, you gotta be like, all right, bro, you a dirty dog.
Some bitches go, hey, you know, like I just heard what that nigga from that basketball player with Chloe, he got supposed to.
Oh,
baby on the way.
Tristan? Yeah.
I heard he got another baby on the way.
She just stupid.
You got another baby on the way?
I mean, what was the options? Lamar Odom? And,
Oh yeah.
All right.
okay.
All right. So a little bit of
Marlon was a baller.
story time.
You got a story?
Yeah, a little bit of story time, man. We just gonna. Y'all remember last week, man? We had a nice little time out in last week. So we went to Twin Peaks out in Buckhead, out in Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying? This is after that's just post-pro.
It's post-post. Yeah.
And Brent Fayaz, man. You know, musical R&B extraordinaire walk.
Nah, you got something to host for.
What you tell us,
That nigga said, oh, who them niggas out there, man? What's going on?
I said this Asian nigga walking out in front. That nigga was like, you got served, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
this Asian nigga came down the stairs and he was just
Yo, this
I ain't
legit,
see that.
that nigga might be with the shit, cause I saw him.
They got nervous.
I saw
They
him
got
do some gang handshake shit like this. I said, oh,
He said,
them niggas is with the shits. Don't let it get away. I'm not just trying to get my paper. All right, let me on stuff. But man, we was sitting down eating. We had a nice little waitress, man, at Twin Peaks. She was nice. She was doing her job. She was cool. Twin Peaks, I think, in my opinion, is better than Hooters. They just treat people better. Hey, that's what it seemed like to me.
They have parking spots.
They do have parking spots. They do have parking spots.
It was decent.
Shawty was nice, man, until Brent walked in and we acknowledged that, and Brent went and got his seat in the back and he was chilling. You know, I suppose.
Yeah, she came to the table. She said, yeah, you know, famous people come through here all the time. You know, I see Brent. No, she didn't even know Brent was there.
She
She said, yeah, like Brent came through here last week.
I said, hey, Brent's over there now.
Yeah, and she's like,
said,
oh, I'll be back. All right.
Oh,
Y'all need anything? All right.
anything before I know.
she's come down.
I was like, I can use some more. No, okay.
She bounced.
If y'all don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and close y'all out.
Yeah, I'm gonna would you be mad?
She came back here. I think another person brought out alcohol, Rob. Wasn't it? It was a whole.
It was a whole other person.
She was short, so I couldn't see her over there if she was with Brent or not. But yeah, man, we had a waitress and she just dipped on us for Brent
It's the
Fayaz.
regular nigga story?
Huh?
This the regular nigga story? Like we tired of being regular niggas?
Yeah, I'm tired of being regular niggas, man. Cause this is where we started feeling disrespected because it's like we had a good time. We enjoyed everybody. It was me, all of us, and David, which is Donteria's. That's your.
Goddamn, bro. You gotta smell like everything. We just was out there, Zay. We just was out there.
They know. I'm trying to stuff.
It was crazy too because Brent didn't have like no drip on. No drip.
He had some Supreme on. He had some light drip.
Oh, he had some Supreme.
Yeah,
It might have been drip. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
He probably had $5,000 worth of shit on. We didn't know.
Like that nigga had a black shirt top.
$1,000.
He had the Fruity Loom
with some Fruity Loom draws that were quarter
He had the basketball shorts on.
Yeah,
the tank top might have been Louis Vuitton.
It was Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
This nigga
Yeah.
tripping.
Louis Vuitton hat. Probably was. It probably was.
money all around me. I didn't see no money.
You saw money all around him.
I saw one nigga with the little fanny pack. I know that bitch had no blocking that bitch about this thing. I'm like, y'all niggas is unstrapped. Y'all niggas are circumcised right now. But she left the table, man. She didn't come back. So we started to realize that we tired of being regular niggas, man.
Yeah, man. That shit was disrespectful.
The regular nigga plight.
That shit was
Goddamn.
She just bounced on us for your ass.
But she was nice though, but she still bounced. I can't believe we gave her that much of a tip.
I can't blame her.
See, I'm not like very familiar with Brent. So like they was telling me.
No, don't say it like that.
I don't know who the fuck is Brent. I was like, bro, I don't know.
Hey, bro. I was like, cause I listen to a lot of Brent Fayez. That nigga's a really good R&B artist. So I was like, damn, bro, that's Brent Fayez. That's crazy.
And I was like, who the fuck is that? And I was like, y'all don't know that song he have Gold. And I said, oh, okay, that's cool. But I was like, what the fuck?
No, he didn't say Brent.
I'm like, who? That, cause I'm like, I don't listen to him like.
He said, it ain't Lil Baby.
It ain't Lil Baby. It ain't Lil Baby.
That shit ain't baby.
That shit ain't baby.
It ain't Baby.
And they better sing better than baby. I don't give a fuck. Here you baby though.
That ain't baby. I don't give a fuck how good you say.
Well, Brent was somebody because he took our waitress.
Yeah,
he was over there. And she bought our food. I'm closing y'all out. Y'all don't need me no more. We good. But yeah, man, we just tired of being regular niggas, man. It's one of them things in life where you gotta look at it. It's like
you feel small.
I didn't feel small that day. I just felt.
I'm talking about, but when you walk in the room and there's somebody who's like that, bigger than that. Like I said, let's say 2 Chainz walked in there.
Oh, then she gone.
And then,
But we said if I walk in there, she gone.
yeah, it's out of the way.
But I mean, them niggas just, you know.
It make you be like, God damn.
Brent didn't look like he walked in there with no rag. Cause she said Brent was in there the other day. I'm like, so Brent just frequently coming in here like this. He's just frequently in here like this. And then, so I'm like, okay, you saw him the other day, and the way he was dressed today, I'm like, okay, he had to be like dressed similar to that day too. Nope, she bounced. She said goodbye.
Why would he be dripped out that to like it's 20 people? It wasn't that many people in there. It's a chill.
Nobody even really noticing.
No, because
Nah, he wasn't dripped up or anything like that either.
He didn't stand out, and then like the other thing was a lot of the people that were in there. Most of the people
my nigga, he could have had 8 chains on, and I still would.
Most of the people that in there weren't even black.
He could have had 8 chains on, and I still would have been like, who? Is that?
Okay, but there's 3 niggas here that know who he is. If one nigga don't know, okay, that's some bad math, bro.
Nah, it was 2 niggas who didn't know. That was that same.
Who's the other person?
David.
Oh.
That's
no, I thought you
that's still a majority. We still got a majority.
Most of them niggas in there didn't know.
Oh, most of them.
I just told you none of them niggas look like they listen to R&B.
I know one thing. All the waitresses do.
Oh, they
yeah, them waitresses do.
Because he come in there.
Them motherfuckers.
They ain't got shit to do with it.
That motherfucker
We came in there.
You thought
if I worked there and they would be like, you know,
you would have thought you was in there on Players Club. You thought you had gone to Magic City.
I don't even know who that Brent. I never.
Alright, bro, you the problem.
I thought the nigga was Asian.
But listen, he don't really show his face a lot like that. So you know Division? You listen to Division?
Yeah, I don't know what.
You don't know who. You don't know what he looks
You
like.
didn't know what the Weeknd looked like when he first came out.
I know that nigga now. I know that nigga now.
Same thing.
Now the Weeknd walked in there, we might as well leave.
Oh yeah.
We might as well get behind the
They want my food. They want my food.
We might as well go in the kitchen and serve ourselves.
What if Drake walked in there?
Oh, it's a
I
rap.
was sitting at Drake table. Hey, Drake.
Hey!
Hey, man.
Well, hello.
You would have been like this with the phone.
This don't taste right.
You know you ain't going nowhere though. You gonna have 2 big black ass niggas.
I'm like, look, man.
Standing in front
Like,
of
look,
you.
man. I got a Glock. You don't see it, but I'm shooting off your kneecaps. Drake. Drake. Like, but you gotta give him his space first, cause you know he in there trying to figure out the next girl.
Man, I don't give a fuck. They would have been like, hey.
For the longest,
Yo, if he drop a Twin Peaks freestyle, I'm gonna lose it.
Cause for the longest, for the longest, whoever that was over there, Hooters on Peachtree, man.
Bro, they fucked his life up.
Twin Peaks on
and then
Peachtree.
they get his feelings.
Hey man, Drake walk in, man. I'm over there, man. Hey, I'm gonna get. I said, can you just move us over there closer to Drake?
No, we can't. We can move.
You can't. I'm going. I'm going over there. I'm like, hey, Drake.
Everybody get up and go outside.
Matter of fact, I'm out there annoy Drake because they can't kick me out. I'm like, hey, Drake. Drake.
They gonna kick you
That nigga
out.
worth 100 million. They kick your ass out with no thoughts.
I'm gonna be outside. Drake.
They say, nigga, we don't care how big your
It's only
tip
one
is.
way in, one way out. Drake. Hey, Drake.
Well, hello there.
Hello there, Drake.
Cause like when Britton then walked upstairs, I guess to go to their car, which is weird because it didn't seem like there was a bunch of niggas that were parked upstairs. So it was like, you could have just parked down a little bit, like, But when I saw his ass walk upstairs, I'm like, well, nigga, if y'all did have the racks on y'all walking behind him. I just see how easy it is for niggas to get caught lacking. Niggas got caught lacking. I'm not saying I would have did it. I never would have did that.
He's an R&B nigga. Anybody looking for that?
Nigga, that nigga sing. That nigga talk
Okay,
to
we
me.
would have robbed him. What we would have got?
He had nothing on.
Well, he had nothing on. I would have got whatever was in that Asian nigga bag, whatever that pocket.
You would have opened it and he been up.
That nigga like he had some Jabot jeans on. Give me them cigarillos, nigga. Them mine.
His wallet was
You about to go to the car, we got to point the trunk.
A while with a bunch of cars.
Right.
Man, look, nigga would never got
Them shits off
nothing.
as soon as you get
I don't carry cash over me. Niggas would be like, damn, never mind.
I said, bro, I'll sing for you. Let me go.
Nah, I ain't doing all that.
You get on the verse.
All right, Brent, don't let me get away.
Sing, nigga, sing.
The camera on you right now, nigga. You better do it. Oh, man, that's funny. All right, so let's get done
Teach a
with
nigga
it.
how to rob.
Let's get done with like this little bit of the racist shit. So NASCAR,
Oh.
take a pissed off at your bitch house. NASCAR has finally banned. Well, this is not a finally because they, I guess, tried this before, but they've banned Confederate flags at their racing events and everything. So I guess they're not. I mean, I don't think NASCAR ever put out Confederate flags, but people can't be like on the property, I guess, with Confederate flags. And so this race car driver, NASCAR driver, I don't know his name.
Ryan Ciparelli.
The 0-31 bandit.
0-31.
Said, man, I'm making my exit right now because fucking NASCAR fucking up for the niggas. They what he want to do, they want to let us not have our Confederate flag. They want to have a nigger flag, but we can't have our
If you gonna tell it right. He said he didn't care about the flag.
That nigga
But
lie.
If NASCAR's gonna be on some political shit, then I'm out of this bitch. And then I said, hey bro, me and you got the same amount of wins, so get your ass the fuck up out of here. I'm a NASCAR driver. If you was a NASCAR driver with 31
I'll beat you up tonight.
Simple.
Whatever car they gave that nigga, that was like, hey man, take it after the fifth loss, bro, take it back, bro. I ain't even coming in third.
You know how many people want to take that spot? We don't give a fuck if you leave.
Niggas like, nigga, you ain't won not one man. Come on now. That nigga, first of all, that nigga was been ready to quit. He was just looking for a reason. That nigga said, well, they ain't letting out the flag. I'm
It's funny, this is how everybody know this nigga now.
Because did anybody else quit?
Who the fuck else gonna quit on a fucking flag from 20 years ago?
That nigga said, nigga, we get paid racks. You losing it, and
Come on, bro.
So
You get paid to turn left, nigga. Shut your ass
So
up.
niggas that lose,
He's going left.
niggas who lose, do they still get paid?
Yes! It's like tennis. It's like golf.
All their sponsors,
Look,
all that money.
all the white people sports. The predominantly white people sports.
Thanks.
You get paid.
So clearly he was losing.
The 300th person in the world still getting money in tennis.
Nigga. Roger Federer, lost Rafael Nadal lost to Roger Federer all the fucking time. Okay, he's whooped his ass. But that nigga still got racks. He still got racks.
What sport is it?
It's tennis.
Okay, I'm learning.
I thought it was on NASCAR. What the fuck happened?
Wait, I'm gonna teach you.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though.
Because even if you lose, baby, you still get paid.
Yeah, it's big racks. Here's the thing, though. Bubba Wallace also is a halfway.
What about name Bo?
Bubba, I mean, he did grow up in North Carolina. I mean,
Bubba
Can't you have
Wallace.
at North Carolina racing little box cars?
first of all, Bubba's black, so let's get off of Bubba.
Oh my bad. We talking
Bubba's the one with the Black Lives Matter car.
My bad. I don't watch NASCAR, so I don't give a fuck about them left turns.
Okay.
Nigga, left turn your ass back and know wherever the fuck you from. First of all, they gotta be weird to be the only black nigga that racing NASCAR. Like, nigga, I'm out here with a whole.
You have to be lonely, bro.
Like, nigga, don't play no future out here.
Y'all trying to listen to this new Lil Baby?
Bro, turn that shit off.
Hell no, we trying to listen to this new Willie Nelson shit.
I'm trying to listen to America. Fuck you.
Kenny Chesney.
Goddamn, who?
Chitty Chesney.
Hey, get him out of here.
I'm trying to listen to that Garth Brooks.
Nigga, you heard that new Justin Timberlake? Nigga, what? I'm bringing sexy back. Nigga, don't turn this shit. I bet that nigga get there. I can't wait till this race is over.
I just wanted to make sure that it's known. Like, bruh, the Confederate flag gotta go.
You know what?
Why does this shit exist
It
still?
definitely has to go. 'Cause-
Where are they selling it at?
And you can't.
Everywhere. Walmart used to sell Confederate flag.
I never seen it in the
They
store. Like,
banned
where they
it.
at?
They banned it I forget when it was. I think it was Ferguson. Was when they first started banning it. But you could buy it in gas stations, Walmarts. You could buy the Confederate flag everywhere.
Like now, where you
Amazon,
buy
you
it?
could buy it on. You could buy it on
I ain't talking about online, but a physical store. What the fuck? I haven't seen a
Probably
Confederate
Kennesaw.
Damn, cuz. Like that.
You go
I'm sure
there,
down
buy.
there where you went.
They were
I'm jealous.
selling them.
Georgia.
Don't get it wrong. And then think about it. Like most of all the state flags in the South, all the states had the fucking stars and bars and this shit too.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I always thought the Confederate flag was just some South shit. So I was like, I didn't ever get. So that's why I was like, why don't y'all let NASCAR keep it? It's only about white people that watch it. I don't know no black person that watch NASCAR.
The Confederate flag is definitely.
I know it's some racist shit, but I'm like, let them little white folk have whatever the fuck they want.
It's a negative connotation to the flag.
It's like the with motorcycles.
It's like the
It
Nazi,
makes sense.
just like the Nazi flag. You can't wait for a Nazi flag.
That's what they were saying. They was like, you don't see Nazi flags running around.
you
Goddamn.
can't do that shit.
Like y'all niggas lost.
Throw the flag up.
Against, like, you know what the stupid shit is? Nigga will have a Confederate flag on the back of his truck and then have an American flag
right
right
next to it.
This nigga lost to this nigga. Why do you have both of them?
Well, a lot of them start using it as just South pride, which that's why I originally thought.
How is that Southern pride though?
That's like
First of all, the Confederate flag we all know is from 1863 to 64, the Northern Virginian platoon. They're the only people that use that flag. The CSA flag looks completely different. It looks like the state of Georgia flag.
Look, you can school me on flags all you want to. I still don't give a fuck about that flag.
It's not even a real flag.
You know what?
No. You should give a fuck about that.
I kind of.
Bro, that shit gotta go, bro.
You should
Alabama, you don't see
But I ain't never been to Alabama for that reason. I don't need to
Listen,
Alabama.
how about this? If you're driving to Alabama,
I never go to
but
Alabama.
listen, just listen. You driving to Alabama,
I wouldn't.
God damn it. You driving to South Georgia and you see that flag, how do you feel?
You gotta get the fuck up out of there.
You don't feel the way?
Oh no, I do feel the way, but
So why can the flag leave you don't feel the way?
No, I didn't say there. I just said NASCAR. Let them niggas have it in NASCAR.
That shit gotta-
No.
That shit gotta
That shit gotta
go.
Cause that guy, but we got black people.
Think about this. Think about this. This is not the first time that NASCAR is trying.
If black folks had a flag that offended every single white person,
That shit would be the
that
fuck
shit
up
would be gone. It would be
You'll
gone.
be locked up for having
White people don't even like
Y'all-
Liberia's
y'all
flag.
didn't even
Liberia's
finish.
flag looks just like American
I can't let you
You
finish.
didn't let me finish. First of all, nobody black watches NASCAR. Second of all,
What that gotta do with
second of
anything?
all, NASCAR tried implementing in this thing before. It never worked because they never policed it. They're not gonna be able to police it. These white people come out there with more Confederate flags than the American flags now. They're gonna push the
Well,
envelope.
most of the racetracks are in the South.
And let me tell you something. And fuck NASCAR because guess what? Y'all only doing this because of all the shit going on. Niggas been dying from the hands of police.
Yep.
Niggas been getting treated, mistreated. So
No,
you can't do that. You can't
no,
do that.
he's right in a certain aspect because
But he can't do that.
they don't give a fuck. All these people coming out,
But-
I get the change, and I'm all for the change.
It's convenient.
It's convenient.
But they're making a change.
You're right, but how
But
long?
they're
How
making a
long?
change.
How long?
Yeah.
How long?
It doesn't matter.
How long?
Yeah.
It matters how long, but at least they're putting a foot forward to say we don't appreciate this and we need this flag.
When Nipsey died, niggas was like, man, we not killing each other.
Nipsey-
No,
Ah.
niggas not killing on each
I
other
thought
no
he said the
more.
rule was not to say subjects just out the
Yeah, bro,
You don't know the joke. What are you talking about?
No,
That shit
I'm
didn't
not.
stop.
You can't go from this flag and
What I'm making a correlation. What I'm saying is, Nipsey died. Niggas say, well, we not killing niggas no more. Yo, we on this black pride thing, and yo, this is what we doing. We gonna embrace everybody, and then like maybe 2.5 months later, man, fuck niggas. We out here killing niggas, and it's back to the same old shit.
Okay, so yes, hip hop is extremely
The
hypocritical.
world is hypocritical.
It is because hip hop is the only
'Cause I'm-
real like big music genre that
now-
raps about killing each other.
This nigga playing Call of Duty.
What the fuck
Black
does that
Lives
do with the
Matter.
Confederate flag?
Okay, Black Lives Matter. We're gonna get people. Then I went to the thing and was showing that, oh yeah, we're gonna stop a lot of the, we're gonna start banning people that's using like racial language and shit like that. Like niggas been using this racial language on here. Y'all ain't stop this shit.
But they're putting their foot forward to say something. If they didn't say anything, it would
You
be an
had
issue.
something to say.
Yeah, but my thing is this.
So what is the
But you want them
issue?
to not say
My
something?
issue is this. In the
Exactly.
future, I just kind of see like it's just gonna fizzle away. And it's gonna be
Not if black people continue to push that narrative that these things need to change. Then
So-
it won't.
When did black people stop pushing that narrative?
They haven't, but now they're pushing the narrative.
Something bad has to happen in order for some type of change.
This
to
is
happen.
what happened. White people got along with us, and then all other corporations. Well, hey, go ahead and say, hey, okay, we stay with y'all too.
But it's the fact that we even have to have something, one, bad to happen. Two, we even have to say something about the fucking Confederate.
It should have been gone.
Why
but-
is this a thing?
But I honestly think, like, I got a friend. I don't know if he's still around, still living, but his name was Brian Starnes. I know that nigga. I think I seen a truck of his when I was in high school, and I think he had a Confederate flag on there. Brian didn't always seem like the smartest guy in the bunch. So I think he just used that shit as pride, Southern pride.
Yeah, but just because you have that flag,
but I don't think,
and you have a different meaning of the flag doesn't mean that the flag is still.
But Zay,
I agree with
Zay, if you participate in being a traitor against the country you live in, that your pride is from, that your Southern heritage is from. Your Southern heritage is American. If you ask any white, black, Asian, whatever the fuck color they're from, if they from the South and they have generations in the South, what are they? They're Americans. They're not Confederates.
Send that to the white folk. Hey, man.
They're not Confederates.
I don't even hold the American flag to me like that. Like, nigga, it's a flag. We human beings at the end of the day. I care more about you personally than the flag.
I mean, people care about it. People care about it.
Yeah, according to Drew Brees, yeah, we know. Niggas care about the flag.
I mean, it's good to have pride in your country, but like, bro, that's not a
you ain't in high school no more, niggas. You don't need to walk around with I'm wearing my pride today. I'm wearing my goddamn pride today, man.
No, but here's the issue, though. Here's the issue. Black people just don't have that pride of their United States of America. That's just not a thing.
You know why?
I know why.
Because we don't know where the fuck we come from.
But if you go to all these other countries in Africa,
and where they
fly their flags.
It means something.
And that's why you're saying you don't give a fuck about the American flag, because you don't have that. You don't have that American.
Yeah.
You don't care about that.
I love
what they do for you.
I love this country in the aspect.
I love this country. Yeah.
I like the freedoms that we have. The fact that we can sit up here and do this. Like, if we was Chinese,
Central air conditioning.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't have North Korean, nigga. We ain't having this conversation. The fact that we can have this conversation and upload it and not get chastised or jailed is amazing.
Like, when I went overseas, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was ready to come back home after one of the last stops. Like, I say it because, like, I love y'all, but I was ready to come home, fuck home. It wasn't no air conditioning. Niggas in there. It was the summertime too.
You talking France?
It's okay, Zay. It's normal.
Nah, that's how niggas got beat out there.
It's normal in this country.
Y'all didn't see what I said. They got his ass whooped by 17 people. I'm not talking shit about France, okay? No smoke with France. I saw one on the side and on the corner, then one in front of the Eiffel Tower. I ain't got no problem. But y'all niggas don't have air conditioning in the fucking summertime. And they don't put ice in your water out there in the summertime.
You don't put ice in your water.
They don't put ice in your water.
No! I said, can I get some water? Okay, cool. I'm taking the clothes, right? No, pitcher of water. Nigga, this is, what is this? Where'd you get this from? Hell? So, and they don't have air conditioning inside the hotels. At least it's what I'm saying. So,
That's
yeah, I was like,
amenity, bro.
while I was sitting there watching European cartoons, I can't wait to get back to America. I can't wait to get back to this nigga. I was like, nigga, if I get called a nigga, I'd be hot. It was hot. It was kind of hot. But, nah, man, so that just, hey, man, NASCAR. Make a pissed off at your bitch house. All right. Let's move on to that topic, man.
That shit crazy.
B. Simone.
Man, I ain't trying to talk about
Oh, here we go. I seen this.
I'm ready to talk about
I think
this.
people misread.
Well, let me introduce
people misinterpret.
Let me introduce. B. Simone says she can't date a man that works a 9-to-5 schedule.
Oh, I seen it.
All right, let me finish.
I just want to make sure I'm in it now.
Because she says that they can't understand her lifestyle. That she needs a CEO, somebody that can drop at a drop of a dime and come to her and be with her and whatever. But so basically that's what it is. She says she can't date a man with that works a 9-to-5. She's not the only one. Earlier this year, it was another group of women that I guess was on some other podcast.
But yeah,
that was saying
they was different though. They was regular ass hoes.
All I know is
I want a baller ass nigga.
Yeah, but you
what if you work in the bank and he make like $500,000?
You can't want a ball ass nigga and you ain't a ball ass woman. Like, come on, bro. You
Somebody tell me.
I seen this other shit. Y'all know Alba and Preach on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's fine. It don't matter. This one girl said, I won't date. I won't date a nigga unless he makes double what I make. They said, what you mean? Why not? Because if I make more than him, I'm gonna demean the shit out of him.
Well, damn, bitch. That's why y'all.
And he's broke if he don't make double what I make.
See, that's some fucked up mindset.
But see, all these women can't be B. Simone because I get what B. Simone is saying, right?
I don't get what the
you can't. God,
You can't
but nigga, what? But the thing,
You can't talk about.
when is your bank account equal to your love?
She's never said that. No, B. Simone was very clear.
Bro.
B. Simone said she can't date a 9-to-5 nigga because she said they don't. She won't understand her lifestyle, her schedule.
See, I understand that.
Yeah.
See,
No.
the thing is, I do understand.
You're getting it mixed up with the other women.
No, I'm not. I'm separating them logically.
You can,
It's the dumbest fucking. That's probably the worst out of all of them.
See, what I understand.
That is the worst out of all of them.
He just said that you can't date when you double. You got to double what I make. Be small state with no.
That's the worst out of all of them to me because you have the capability, right? You're so selfish that the other person has to drop whatever the fuck they got going on. And they like, maybe they love that 9 to 5. Maybe they making millions. Maybe they making more money than B. Simone. And I gotta drop what the fuck I'm doing to come and beckon at your every beck and call. No, that's selfish as fuck.
I don't think a 9 to 5 nigga begin with a be small.
Yeah, that fuck.
What the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
What is the,
Have you ever heard of a Fortune 500 company?
as a CEO, not a 9-to-5.
Exactly.
Nah,
Do you not clock in 9 to 5? Nigga, what you talking about?
President of Home Depot made $3.7
Bro, you heard Joe Lee.
million
You heard Joe
dollars.
Lee.
You said
$3.7
You said the vice president of
the
Home
vice
Depot?
No.
president.
that's not a 9 to 5.
No. Wait. Hubert Jolie, who was the CEO of Best Buy, came from France. Was hotel managers in France. He came to Best Buy from 2011 to like 2017. He quit this year being on the board. You know what his golden parachute gave him? They paid this nigga out $176 million to run Best Buys, nigga.
I think we're getting mixed up. When B.
run
Simone,
Best Buys? Like,
Yes.
go to the Best
He was the
Buy.
Best Buy CEO.
when B. Simone says 9 to 5, nigga, she's talking about the Walmart workers.
No, Don't nobody strive to be no motherfucking Walmart worker. And even if it is a Walmart worker, I know because at Walmart they make money.
In her defense, she never clarified exactly what 9 to 5 was.
No.
It's up to our own assumption.
She's not talking about the nigga that work in the gas station.
I
She's
gave
talking about the nigga that work at Sam's Club.
$300,000 a year. That's a lot of fucking money.
And even if it is a nigga that work at Sam's Club, it should be off the content of that nigga's character.
Let's understand this. When we say 9 to 5, clearly there's no 9 to 5 schedule out there, right?
That doesn't matter.
So when she
We know what
Regular
job
job.
it
You
is.
said
He ain't
regular
got to
job.
clock in.
Regular
He can have
job.
his
He's
own
not a rapper, an actor, a ball player.
He doesn't have his own business.
he's a no,
He gotta work at somebody else.
she's talking
Or even
about
if he owns his own business, he's working like a regular
she's talking
kid.
about
Yeah.
she's talking about the lower tier niggas. That's what she's talking
Nah,
about.
bro.
Us.
Then why talk about?
If I'm a
We
McDonald's
ain't one of them. What the
worker,
fuck
I
is you
can't.
talking about? We all make more money than the nigga that work at Sam's Club.
Yeah, but she's talking about that type of nigga.
No, she's not.
She's not talking about
not.
We know she's not gonna date that type of nigga.
She's talking about the same nigga that the other bitches
Nigga,
in the
you not
podcast
that
was talking about. She
You
was
not
talking about
that
the
type of
nigga.
girl.
One at a time.
The nigga said if a nigga work at a bank and he making $500,000,
That
he
was
working
them
at
though.
But I'm making a parallel to the two of them.
Yeah.
He works a 9 to 5, right? But he bring home a big paycheck. She don't want no nigga that works a standard job.
But that
She
was
wants-
them. That was them.
She wants someone that's always gonna be available, that's gonna understand what
Oh,
it's
get
like.
you Donald Trump.
See, you just went left field with that.
How I took it
Left turn.
how I took it, how I took it as she wants somebody who can relate to her. Like she want a nigga who does the
She
same
wants
thing
another,
in her field.
R&B, a rapper.
See, the 9 to 5 shit she didn't have to say. She could have just said, hey, I just want to
9 to
do
5 people listen to your music. We buy your music. We go up to your concerts.
We watch
support
your
you
shit.
niggas. I don't understand this mindset that there's something wrong with working
Well,
a job.
that's because they once they finally get some money, they started reckoning. Oh, I'm big popping.
Bruh.
I got money. Y'all.
Black women have been preaching. I don't want no scrub.
You know what's crazy?
But a nigga get a job, now he's still a scrub.
This is what's crazy. All the women in those comments are talking about all this shit, but you can't talk about this shit if you complaining about double standards. If a nigga was to go on the internet and say, I can't date a bitch with a 9 to 5, bitches will have our heads.
They would kill this nigga in the comments.
So you telling me what she's saying is alright?
They kill niggas.
I said both niggas. It's standards.
They kill niggas all the time for saying I want only
I
light-skinned
never
women.
killed nobody.
I don't want no dark skin.
I never kill nobody for who the preference of what color somebody like. I don't kill nobody's preference for who they want as in like as far as like their job description. Hey, you got a preference of what you
What
want.
she said was understandable. How she said it was wrong.
It was disrespectful.
It was. Yeah.
Because you're demeaning the people that want regular jobs.
when B. Simone is not considerably funny, even though she might be tripping on that edge, when she's not considerably funny anymore and she's kind of past her prime, when she's out here scratching for new work, hosting, but she's gonna be back on that sideline of having regular ass niggas. Right now, she's alright. She's not. I don't even think she's that where she was at, but right now, hey man, she alright.
You can find the most perfect nigga for you any fucking where. Women need to stop, and men too. because men in different ways, but mainly women need to stop worrying about so much what the fuck somebody's bringing home in the bank account. Just because he's making $30,000 at age 26 doesn't mean he's gonna be making $30,000 for the rest of his life. That nigga may take care of your kids better than anybody. That nigga may rub your feet every fucking night before you go to bed.
It depends on the person. Because some niggas are,
and that's what I'm saying. It's to depend on the person.
Some niggas get with a boss bitch and be like, all right, well she got me. I'm cool. I ain't gonna do shit.
And I'm not speaking about them.
I'll do that. I mean, if we're gonna have the conversation, you gotta keep it.
Let's keep it.
Let's keep it a bean.
Keep it a bean now.
If your girl start making fucking $1 million,
I'm still working. If I need my own money,
that wasn't 100%.
What if she just hop up and leave my ass?
But if you were making millions of dollars,
can you help me get to half of it? Can you help me?
Now, right there, what you just said.
Can you help me?
That was my only problem with the B. Simone shit.
Okay.
She didn't say anything about, hey, I don't want to date this person, type of person, because if they don't have this mentality of they gonna admire what I do and try to figure out a way how they can get money with me doing the same shit or figuring out something else they can do.
Okay, say that then.
That's a problem. That's why I had a problem with her.
A dude will build up a woman who ain't got shit and make her into something. A woman don't want to do that for a man.
But see, what I recognize is a lot of women would like to change, even the nigga that has some shit. They want to change him to mold him into the perfect nigga for them.
For her.
That don't make no sense.
A lot of these women already want.
I can't do the same thing to you.
The package.
And she don't want to date a 9-to-5 nigga. She need to date a drug dealer.
That's what she's like.
She could really be missing out on a real nigga.
And you'll be a broke. And you'll be a broke nigga. If he's not a 9-to-5 nigga and he's a drug dealer, date that nigga.
I don't understand that, bro.
I don't really know what the drug dealers really
But the only part about that I understand, like she has a preference. I want somebody. We all want somebody who understands our lifestyle.
Because
that's the only way you're gonna get along with somebody.
If we was making $100,000 a month, right? Except we're not in a relationship. We're not. We gotta be careful about who we.
A month. So we.
Shit. That's a lot of money, bro.
So what I'm saying is
at 1.2 a year.
12 vacations.
God damn, I'm going 1K done in a year.
So what I'm saying,
Hey, yo, D, where you at?
if you making that type of money a month, if you making that type of money a month and you didn't have no girlfriend right now or no wife or whatever the case may be, you gonna look at it, well, I gotta be careful with who I pick, cause some girl gonna look at, I'm getting paid this month, why I gotta work? You making all this money, I'm just
see, that's the part.
That shit happened to Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson was supposed to get married to this girl, and he was hitting her with the prenup, and they waited all the way up until they was about to get married, and the preacher came out and said, you know what, son, you should just marry her, cause love is all of it. No, nigga, you need a prenup. You protect what you bring to the table as far as financials, but all I'm saying is the first thing you look at should not be the financials. Look if that nigga is worth the shit. Look if that girl is worth the shit. Not your fucking money. Your money does not determine the type of person that you are. Yeah, it will change you over time. It will definitely make life easier. But come on, bro. You're picking niggas off of how much money he make. You are shallow as fuck. You may have a preference, but don't say that niggas that work 9 to 5s are fucking terrible or not for you or get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody less than nobody else. Fuck out of here.
Hey, I got a preference too, but.
I still think the CEO is a 9-to-5, but it's in a different category.
You just a good 9-to-5.
I think if we had her in the room right now, she's saying, I don't want no retail.
Nah, she would clean it up.
I think that's what she's talking about.
She doesn't want a retail nigga. She wants.
That's what I'm saying.
A nigga who makes some fucking money.
She's not talking about a Sam's Club, Walmart 9-to-5.
That's exactly who she's talking about. What else would she be talking about? Man, she's definitely not talking about the niggas that's making some decent bank. She's not talking about no nigga that's can make $100,000 a year.
Yeah,
but when you say 9 to 5,
she's probably making $100,000 or at least she probably ain't making no more than $500,000 a year.
But when you say 9 to 5, you're not. There's no preference or in that comment. It just seems like you're talking about everybody that works a regular job.
That's what she's talking about.
Most of us work a regular job.
Yeah. But some of us that work a regular job make a fuck ton, and some of us don't.
Right.
I think she's talking about.
My manager at Best Buy makes $80,000 to $100,000.
Wow, you just put that nigga on blade.
I didn't say exactly how much he made.
You said at your Best Buy, and the niggas who watch it,
you can Google it.
Who the fuck cares? Anyway, he makes a fuck ton of money.
My spot is going.
Compared to me, he makes what I make 3 times over. But I don't consider him like a baller ass nigga. He still drives a fucking old ass Toyota. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
A couple of them that be like that. They drive,
You going to expensive neighborhoods? I don't see one Lamborghini.
I don't.
I see stocks.
You might see a Mercedes, you know what I'm saying? Mercedes, but nigga, I see the
He's like, bro, I
Rav-Four.
got no Lamborghini, but look at my portfolio.
I see the Tahoe, you know, I see the family
Right, the
car.
Suburbans.
Yeah.
You see a Tesla. You see some Teslas.
Yeah. But I don't see no goddamn Ferrari, no goddamn nothing.
They buying appreciating assets.
$500,000 house, nigga. We chilling. We got 3 cars and we good.
So my my grandson gonna be straight.
All right. One day I'm gonna get a hairline.
Man, one day my shit gonna be gone too. It's at the top of my forehead.
Everybody gonna get back.
But my forehead always been like this.
Nope, still there.
I wish I had. I wish I had.
No, you got your
bars.
daddy hairline.
Who?
His shit go around.
Who?
It's like this.
That?
Yeah, no, Zay's shit like a smile.
Cause
It's not that.
I'm gonna say
I wear hats right
my
here.
daddy got a patch right here, and I'm trying to avoid
Yeah,
that.
my daddy bald.
So who you go after? Your dad or your like
supposed to
your
go after your
mom?
It's
granddad.
supposed to be. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which
You
side
get the
though?
most genetics from your grandfather.
From which side?
I think it's your.
Hopefully the mama.
I forget. I think it's your.
I think I take after my mama more.
I think it's your dad.
No, I don't
I think it's your
my
dad's
mama.
dad. You get the most.
Nah, I ain't trying to go after.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go after my mama daddy.
So from your parents, you get the most from your mama, but from your if you're a guy, most of your hairline and shit like that, granddad, height, shit like that, granddad.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
That nigga bald as fuck.
Yeah. Mine is. I mean, the hair grow, but it's
Hey, we just get older, Jay. It's alright.
Well, shit, we just found out who your actual dad was.
That's also true. You know what you see it?
Who are you?
Who are you?
But just keeping it real with you. When I thought that real other person was your real daddy, you was right on pace.
You want to record on the camera?